Hello, I'm Scott Dingy, Chief of the Professional Standards Division of the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. This critical incident review is being shared with our community in reference to the officer-involved shooting that occurred on July 4th, 2020 at 4635 Monroe Smith Road. During the incident, a JSO officer who has elected not to be named due to his status as a crime victim in this incident shot armed suspect Axel Perez. During this review, you will see surveillance footage from the officer's body-worn camera. You will also learn about the multi-agency criminal investigation that takes place after every officer-involved shooting. Our hope is to provide you with a better understanding of what occurred on that day and the detailed process that must take place after every officer-involved shooting in order to comply with state law. The video footage that you will see in this presentation may be disturbing for some viewers. Anytime an officer is compelled to use force, it can be difficult to watch, and because of that, viewer discretion is advised. This officer-involved shooting incident occurred in the front yard of a residence at 4635 Monroe Smith Road. Initially, Jacksonville Fire Rescue personnel were dispatched to the area based on information provided in a call to 911 beginning at 9:45 p.m. The person calling 911 reported that a male, later identified as Axel Perez, had fallen off some steps outside 4607 Monroe Smith Road and was unconscious.
Jacksonville 911, what's the location of your emergency?
4607 Monroe Smith Road, Jacksonville, Florida, 32210.
Is that a house, apartment, or a trailer?
A trailer.
Is there a lot number or is it private property?
A private property.
What's going on out there?
A teenager just jumped on the stairs and he's not responding.
He just did what on the stairs?
He was throwing something how you say the fireworks, and he jumped off of it. But it's like a small stairs, but he's not responding at all.
Okay, do you think he was trying to harm himself on purpose?
No.
Okay, so stay on
Not at all.
So it's like a medical emergency?
Yes.
All right, stay on the line. I'm going to transfer you over to Fire and Rescue. Don't hang up.
Okay.
When fire rescue personnel arrived to provide medical care, a witness told them that Perez had regained consciousness and was, quote, acting crazy and running around. While fire rescue personnel were talking with the witness, Perez emerged from behind a parked vehicle armed with a machete. Perez chased after fire rescue personnel 2 times, forcing them to take refuge in a nearby wooded area and call for police assistance via radio.
We need JSO to respond. This guy's got a machete. Put it in reverse and go back till JSO gets here. Acknowledge.
Advising signal 34.
Acknowledge me, JSO. This guy's got a machete.
Acknowledge. Attention all units. Signal 34. 4607 4607 Monroe Smith Road. All units switch from Alpha 3 to any other channel. Emergency traffic only on Alpha 3.
Fire call from Fire 5. If there's a signal 34 and 22's territory, send me to it.
Not Fire 5.
Inform JSO that there's a male 18-year-old with a machete. He's going around chasing people. He chased us away from our engine, so we're down the street in the woods. In the opposite direction, we're not in any danger right now, but there's 4 or 5 other people that are being chased by this guy. If you want to tell JSO that.
Acknowledge 22.
JSO is on scene. Acknowledge.
At 9:58 p.m., a JSO officer arrived in the area and was told by an additional witness that Perez was armed with a machete, was acting crazy, and had gone inside the residence at 4635 Monroe Smith Road. The officer took position outside the residence in an attempt to safely take Perez into custody. The following video was recorded by the officer's body-worn camera, which has a pre-event buffer that automatically records the 30 seconds immediately before the officer activates the camera. This pre-event buffer essentially allows the camera to always record video, but not audio, of the preceding 30 seconds. This feature enables the camera to capture unexpected and rapidly evolving incidents prior to an officer activating his or her camera. Once the shooting officer activates his camera during this incident, audio can be heard. In this footage, you will see Axel Perez, armed with a large machete, exit the front door of the residence and move towards the officer in an aggressive, threatening manner. In response, the officer fired his handgun 2 times, fatally injuring Axel Perez.
Until we get some units there, just make sure JFRD goes to a safe staging area, just contain.
10-4.
Kilo 360, 1097 on the 34. Kilo 360, 10-4.
To the responding units, let me get someone to go around back. I've got eyes on the door for the room that the person's in right now. Drop it!
Find out from JFRD what was their original phone.
Shots fired. Shots fired. I've got one on the ground. He's disarmed.
Stop right there! Stop! Stop right there!
Stop! Back up! Back up! Back up!
Kilo 259, shots fired.
159, 48.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, I've got one suspect on the ground. He's disarmed at the moment.
Kilo 259, send rescue it.
Hey, Hutch, he's done, he's done.
Send rescue, they're calling for rescue.
Stay back!
10-4.
I don't know. He just came rushing out the front door. There's a rifle right here up against this tree.
In Jacksonville, there are 4 different agencies involved in reviewing fatal police shootings. A criminal investigation is initiated by the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit. An autopsy is conducted by the Medical Examiner's Office. The evidence is processed by the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, and the State Attorney's Office conducts an independent criminal investigation to determine whether or not the officer's actions were justified based on Florida law. On February 1st, 2021, the State Attorney's Office ruled that the officer's shooting of Axel Perez was legally justified. Once the thorough criminal investigations have been completed, JSO's Response to Resistance Board conducts an administrative review of the incident to ensure the officer's actions were within the more restrictive departmental policies and training standards. This board is comprised of 5 high-ranking members of JSO who are experienced in the training and policies governing the officer's actions. The board hears testimony from the investigators, witness officers, and the involved officers. The board also seeks input from personnel of JSO's training section and the City of Jacksonville's Office of General Counsel. On March 12, 2021, the Response to Resistance Board met to review this shooting and found the officer's use of deadly force was within departmental policy and consistent with his training. Specifically, Florida law and departmental policy authorizes officers to use deadly force to prevent death or great bodily harm to themselves or others. Watching the body-worn camera footage and hearing the officer's testimony, it is clear the officer reasonably believed that his life was in imminent danger when he shot Axel Perez. The Response to Resistance Board hearing and the officer's body-worn camera footage will be uploaded to JSO's Public Transparency website for review. As always, we'd like to thank the public for their continued support and patience through this process. We encourage all of our citizens to follow us on our social media platforms and to please contact us with any concerns via the outlet of your choice. Thank you.